So the one that comes to mind for me, and can't say I learned it too recently. It was about 8 months ago, and I feel like I'm a student of the industry and really know a lot. But I don't know how many people on here will know this. I know I just got an email back from an agent saying, yeah, 99% of the time that doesn't that they're not this, which is that FHA and VA mortgages are assumable. It's not based on the lender. It's not based on the bank. FHA and VA mortgages are assumable. And VA are actually assumable by civilians as well. Now, there's some caveats to it. So you want to check with somebody that knows what they're talking about. But I literally had somebody email me back on that saying 99% of all loans are not assumable. And so I feel like knowing that, I look at listings all the time and I see in Realist that it was an FHA mortgage and it's not listed as assumable, but I see that it closed in 2021. I know it's a low interest rate. Now I'm going to go in with the advantage over other buyer's agents because we can make an offer at full price with the assumable element, but I also have to often school the listing agent on what that means, how that works, how it's not subject to, it clears, the loan changes, everything.
Yeah.
That's been a real benefit to us because my agents are really using that. They're not talking about it with the client over the phone, by the way. They're talking about if I had a solution where I can get you into a 3.5% mortgage or a 4% mortgage, is that something that would interest you? Okay, great. Let's get together and talk about that.
Yeah.
So
Great. Corinne, anything to add? Anything you've either learned or came back into your mind about conversion?
Yeah, I would say I'm a very visual learner. And one of our coaches gave us the framework of having your lid flipped, right? Like if this represents your brain and we get flipped, right? Or flipped all the way. And so that's what's happening actually right now is a lot of the buyers, they're flipped. They don't want to make a bad decision. They're afraid, right? So when somebody's flipped, it's you can give them logical information, but they're not moving. And so it's remembering you don't even have to be an experienced agent. Actually, probably the newer you are, the easier this concept is for you because you're not going to the scripts or those old habits. You're just listening. You're actively listening. There's no time in my 20 years it's been more important than right now to be such a great active listener. And so does the person actually feel listened to, heard, seen, safe, secure? And that's what you're trying to accomplish in that conversation. And if once you have them there, now there's some trust that's been established, right? We like to use this word rapport, but trust is really, that's going to be the piece. If we can get them closed and comfortable and feeling good, now they can actually listen to the advice. But if we just start throwing data at them and even great info like assumable mortgages, all these solutions and options, we got to kind of go, hey, I'm right here. I got you. I understand what you're trying to accomplish. I'm here with you. Now I can give you the solutions and now we can go. So now the result can be much different. Just a different piece to it that we weren't looking at outside 12 months ago.